Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today. Today is Sunday, March 30th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, the Insta, or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. God loves that for you. Whatever does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. It's kind of dumb. You're not dumb, but it is kind of dumb. As one of the I think I talked about it yesterday. As one of the readers said, I think it was on Thursday or Friday. She's like, "Don't be Delulu, don't be Delulu." Hey, I've been there. I used to think everything was about me. Now I'm at the point where I watch a read and I'm like, that doesn't have anything to do with me. That doesn't have anything to do with me. None of this has anything to do with me. And you know why that is? Because now I'm at the point where I don't want any freaking negativity in my life. So if I hear a story, even if it has the tiniest of semblance to anything that has gone on in my life or is currently going on in my life, I'm like, no, that can't be me. I'm like, no, I reject that. I reject that. Because I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want other people's negativity to touch me. I'm so tired of that. Like, it's 2025. Let's move on. Let's get it together. Let's move on. We have bigger and better things to fight for than to fight over men and women and relationships and sex and booze and drugs and whatever the hell else. Like, some of us are literally out here fighting for our lives, starving, don't have a home. Who gives a shit if someone stole someone's man, or somebody wants somebody's woman, or somebody thinks someone makes more money than them? Who the hell cares? We got one on the table. We got 2 on the table, 3 on the table. Oh, if you hear the noise, it's one of those sound things playing in the living room. Sometimes I turn it on, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I think the cats appreciate it, sometimes I don't think they do. It is what it is. We got 3 on the table. One is in reverse. Okay. We're going to talk about it. As we always do. Or usually. Sometimes I forget. We got 4 on the table. This one's in reverse too. All right, y'all. This might be more like spiritual realm, maybe. God's business. Just heard always. That's right. We got 5 on the table. My head just started buzzing. Why did I picture? Okay, didn't I have this like last week? I'm picturing like a grasshopper. Maybe I had it like on my own time and not during a reading. Oh, like young grasshopper. Like, oh yes, grasshopper. Now I get it. I was born blonde, y'all. Like almost white hair. All right, let's do 2 more shuffles. 6 on the table. Again, 2 in reverse. Sorry, my nose itches. I think we had, didn't we have like 7 cards in the last reading too? Ooh. Bottom of the deck is stay grounded, third eye chakra, crown chakra. A lot of healing properties going on down there. All right, we got 7 with bottom of the deck. We've got lovers. We've got watching close in the reverse. We've got strength. We've got happiness in the reverse. We've got trauma. We've got evil eye. And then bottom of the deck, we've got green light. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't really matter. So someone is being divinely guided to keep their nose out of somebody else's business with the watching close and the lovers. Like someone might have been like watching out for a connection between 2 specific people. And now they're being told, don't you fucking get involved, basically. Like, it's none of your fucking business. Move along. It's like, if someone was trying to get between 2 people, or maybe even did, and now, coming full circle, these 2 people are going to be brought back together some way, somehow, possibly. This person is being told, no, you're done here. Like, you fucked around with this long enough. Go about your journey. Like, find something else to fuck up in your life. Now, this could be someone watching 2 people come together new and being like, oh, I don't want those 2 people together, and then trying to fuck up that connection and being told, hey, no, you're not welcome here. Move along. Because whoever was watching and is being told not to watch, they're going to realize that whatever this connection is between these 2 people, like, this is much stronger than themselves. And it always goes back to the same thing. And I heard another reader talk about it this morning on a reading. And we say this all the time, and it's true. You can't block what is divinely guided for someone, what is divinely blessed, what is divinely given. When God has a plan, God has a plan. He's going to make it happen. And if he has to sit somebody down, he's going to sit somebody down. If he has to push somebody out of the fucking way, he's going to push somebody out of the fucking way. And that's going to happen however he wants that to happen. That is up to him. He is the Almighty in all things. For little humans down here on this planet to think that they have any say, honey, especially when you live in the negatives, especially when you're constantly meddling, destroying other people's lives, situations, whatever. God's going to take care of you how he sees fit. Or this person, I should say. This person is not happy that these two people are getting together, that this connection is strong, always has been, always will be. This person that was watching close but now isn't is still trying to send trauma, send evil eye to these lovers. This person probably experienced trauma themselves. That's why they're not a good person, not a nice person. Instead of transmuting all that negativity and turning it into positivity for themselves, they just decided to sit in a pile of shit, and that's how they live their life, as a pile of shit. POS, right? And this, so here's the thing. I'm getting a lot of energy off this card. And this person, while they may put off like that angry front, like, I can't believe these two people are getting together. I tried to stop this. It didn't work. I'm going to keep trying. Like, underneath it all, whoever this person is, they're just a very sad, tiny little person. Like, seriously. Like, they're very sad. Like, this is a very sad individual. Like, this is some... It's not funny. It is not funny. But this is someone that would go to bed at night and cry and cry and cry and cry, not realizing that really they're crying because they need to get their shit together and change their life. They're crying because they think they're missing out on a lover's situation. They're pissed off that they don't get that type of happiness. When in reality, honey, you can get that type of happiness. You just need to change who you are. And the thing is God making this person sit while these lovers get together, God making this person sit, that's a sign. Like, God telling you you're not allowed to be involved, that's the sign. Like, heal yourself already. Like, how many times do you need to be bitch slapped in the face by God? How many times do you have to receive that shitty karma in your life where you throw a little tantrum and kick your legs in the air and shove your fists up into the air like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Because you're not a nice person. You're not a good person. God has told you and given you so many chances, right? He's given this person so many chances to get their shit together, to change, to grow, to heal. And they continue to just blindly, like, no, that's not it. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm perfect. God loves me just the way I am. Really? Really? Because I'm willing to bet whoever this person is, like I said, they've probably got slapped in the face by God many times. In whatever way, in whatever form, fashion. This person has probably had the big slap down from God. And each time they're just like, why is this happening to me? Come on. And don't get me wrong, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Like, I talk about this all the time, right? I use myself as an example all the time. I was there. I was that karmic person. I was that person out in the streets. I was that person fucking around. I was that person that just didn't give a shit. I did whatever I wanted, thinking it wasn't really going to matter in the end. When what happened to me in 2022 happened, and it totally like blew my mind, my eyes opened, my third eye opened, my crown was like fucking on fire. That's when I realized like I had to change my life. I had to move towards positivity, towards enlightenment, towards letting go and letting God, because whoever this is, And I just said, this person is probably this. So let me just throw it out there. When you continuously are given opportunities by God to heal yourself, okay, and you throw those back in His face, like, no, I'm fine. What are you talking about? I'm healed. And God's like, no, you're not. No, I think I know myself. Like I'm good. There comes a point where God stops offering those chances to heal, and you are literally just going to continue to experience the fallout from those choices, those horrible, bad choices that you continue to make for yourself. You put yourself in that position. You give yourself a lifetime of toxicity. And people are always out there acting like they don't understand why bad things happen to them. Because you put the BS out there. When you put the BS out there, you get the BS back, right? Bullshit is bullshit. Whoever this person is, they were given many times to heal, and they chose a different path, or technically chose to stay on the same path they were on. It's very, it's and I always say this, it's very much somebody in their ego. It's very much somebody like, oh, I'm 60 years old and I've lived with me my whole life. I'm my person, right? So I know me. So I know like when I'm in the wrong or when I'm in the right, and I'm fine. It's like someone not even open to the possibility that they don't know everything there is to know, that they are not, in fact, God themselves. Because when you get to that point where you have that much ego and God is literally saying, hey, like, this is the sixth time I've offered this to you and it's the last. And you're like, no, no, no. I know myself. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. I'm all good. It's That's a lot of ego. That's a lot of ego. And really, when you think about it, that's not just ego anymore. That's a delusional mental state. That's mental instability. That's mental illness. That's narcissism. Like, that's you thinking you're the end all be all of everything in existence. When in reality, this is you, right? This is you as a human. This is them as a human. And this is the world. So if you got this as the world and this is you, how do you think you're the biggest, most important thing out there? That's who this is. They don't get it. Like, this is literally someone that has let mental illness overtake their whole life. Seriously. And when I say that this is very sad energy, this is very sad energy. Because when and I'm not making light of anything, seriously, because I have friends, I have family members that are not with it, that have mental illness. I myself even say all the time, like, I probably inherited that through my family, and I deal with things every day, but every morning I wake up with the thought that I'm going to be positive, that I'm going to put my best foot forward, that I'm going to be nice to everybody, treat everybody better, and like put that positivity out there, because I don't want bullshit to come back to me, and I don't want that mental illness to get worse. This is someone that's very sad. And it's not a joke. Like, this is someone very sad because they missed that opportunity. And it's not to say that someone can't have an epiphany moment on their own. I don't really necessarily think it's on your own. You still get it from God. Maybe at some point, one day down the road, God will be like, hey, I'll throw you another freebie. Let's see if you take it this time. The green light card is here because whoever these lovers are, they were given this green light. This connection is strong. They're going to be happy. People are going to watch them, like other people are going to watch them and be like, damn, I wish I had a love like that. I wish I had a connection like that. And all I can say is whoever this person is, feel sorry for them, but don't feel sorry for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we all make choices. We all are confronted with a new path, a different direction. When you literally have God like pulling you back by your hair and looking you in the eye and saying, okay, honey bun, like today's the day. This is your last shot. And you spit in God's face like this person did. I don't really feel sorry for them at that point. I can't tell you how many chances I probably had to turn my life around, to not do some of the things that I did. And really when I really first started listening was when I decided to separate and divorce the ex-husband, because that was a whole situation that should have just never happened, and I let that happen. And what happened to me in 2022 with the ex-best friend, her secret boyfriend, whatever the hell he is, her sister, all that whole community there that surrounds her and protects her and lies for her. What happened with that? Like that was the ultimate wake up call for me. Like I do not ever want to be back in that position. This is someone that deliberately slapped that wake up call away. And like I just said, like there comes a point where I just don't feel sorry for you. I just don't. Because we may not all be given the same opportunities, the same chances, right? Because we're not all the same humans. We're all different. Like we're the same, but we're different. But this person was given many chances, many opportunities to get it together, to come full circle, to change themselves. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.